Hey, now Porter got an eye like an eagle's horn to save the life of the prophet of the Lamb. Many men are lying under 6 feet of ground, far from the smoking gun of modern day. Hey, now Porter got an eye like an eagle.
There is a point which Americans get to when they suddenly decide that they're just not going to take anymore. And we're taking, and we're taking, and we're taking, and we're taking. And I think we've gotten to that point now where we're just not taking anymore. Point one, Seattle. I'm getting phone calls from all over right now about what's going to happen to Seattle. What's going to happen? Oh my God. They've taken over, they've done it. Okay. No, Seattle has this coming. They have it coming. Their attitude, their lackadaisical attitude, their rejection of common American values and stuff like that. And now they got a bunch of, and you call them Antifa, whatever you want to call them, whatever they want to call themselves this week, okay? Take over their capital. Come on now, let's get real. Let's get real, okay? We had some of this crap going on in Austin. We had some of the bull crap going on in Austin, yeah. Oh, we're gonna riot, and this Floyd guy got killed because he was a dumbass. Death by dumbass, okay? We had this going on down here. We ain't got it no more. That's because we Texans react a little bit differently. A little bit differently. We already proved that we'll back up in the church and shoot at you, and that we can't count to 5,000. Okay? So whatever happens in Seattle needs to happen. It needs to go up in smoke. It needs to happen. So maybe next year, when they reform their state or their government or whatever they want to do, they'll have a little bit more sense about civil order. Defund the police. All right, there you go. Let's defund the police, okay? The guys with the guns stand between you and those dumbasses. They tell them, oh, no, you can't do this, next time I have a problem, I'll call a thug. Don't call a thug, okay? Don't call a thug. And Donald Trump, North Carolina threw him out. I think Florida threw him out. He came to Texas, he wanted to do his acceptance speech down here, and I don't know what Governor Abbott said to him, but basically he threw him out. Yeah. We do have a virus out there. It is a dangerous virus. And if you're just driving down the road, you're probably safe. But if you get in a building with 30,000 people, one of you is going to get sick. And then that person's going to make other people sick. And then we're going to have even more of this silly-ass pandemic going. Now, when the pandemic first started, nobody knew anything about it. The Chinese, which are seasoned liars, okay, seasoned liars, wouldn't tell us the numbers or what was really going on or anything like that. So our CDC couldn't work with it. Our Dr. Fauci didn't have the right numbers and everything. So we're just guessing and grabbing. And all Fauci is telling you is, look, don't French kiss every girl on the street corner and cover your freaking face, dumbass. And you'll probably live. But then there's conspiracy theory. Oh, yeah. Floyd never died. His body is not in the grave. He's with John Lennon and John F. Kennedy on Easter Island, writing a new album. Have you lost your minds? Have you actually lost your minds? So anyway, Americans have taken all they're going to take. The secessionist movement in Texas is ramping up. And it's not funny, folks. It's very complicated and it's very deep. We understand in Texas we can't declare war on the United States. Number one, it wouldn't do any good. If we're going to declare war on them, even if we win, which is unlikely, who are we going to sell the hamburgers to and the gas? We gotta adjust our attitude. We gotta fix it where we can have commerce, and we gotta get back to normal. That's what we have to do. What we're going to do is we're going to form a new Republic of Texas. And I want y'all to go up on the web and look at the map of the original Republic of Texas. All the way from Brownsville to Wyoming. That's the Republic of Texas, by the way. That's the real Republic. Now, not this little, condensed milk republic that we got right now. Right next door is a place called the Deseret, formed by the prophet Brigham Young. It extends from Denver all the way to Los Angeles. Well, there's your West. All gone. All gone. All that industry, all those people, all those taxes, everything, just gone. Like that. And we're on the edge of that right now. We are on the edge of that right now. Okay? And all these riots and protesters. My friend went into a store yesterday to pick us up some beer and burritos so we can have lunch. And a black woman, yeah, I just really said that. Okay? A black woman, a big fat black woman, was standing in front of the self-checkout, just standing in front of it. And he patiently waited. She patiently waited. And finally he said, "Are you going to check out?" She said, "No, I'm here," quote, "protesting your white ass." Enough. Enough. All he was trying to do was buy lunch. He walked over to another kiosk, and she walked over and got in the way of that. Finally, the store manager had to tell her, "If you don't move, I'm going to remove you from the store, and I'm not taking you to the parking lot. I'm done with you. Done with you, okay? You'll be the next YouTube video getting a chokehold, okay? Now." And ended it. We as Americans have got to stand up to this, man up, woman up, whatever up, and stop it. Stop it. Okay? The police are not the problem. The anarchists are the problem. The people who divide us, they are the problem. They are the problem. If a teenage girl can't walk from my house down to the Baskin Robbins and had an ice cream sundae without being hurt, we got a problem. Got a problem. Wyatt Earp could solve that problem. And I know. Oh, you're so violent. You're so violent. And you want to see violence? They burned a Wendy's burgers down last night. What the hell did Wendy's have to do anything with what happened to that freaking dumbass up in Minneapolis? He might not have paid for a Wendy burgers in his whole damn life. That man got killed because he was a dumbass. And I know that hurts your feelings. I don't make you mad. Oh, you're so mad. Yeah, you're mad. Yeah, you're mad. He got what was coming to him. Just exactly like Seattle's about to get tomorrow morning. Exactly what's coming to it. And this country will come together. Now, it's going to come together a little different from what you think. It's going to come together as a regional country. In other words, the interests of Deseret and the interests of Texas are slightly different. Up in what we now know as Utah is beets and cherries. Our interest down here is sausage and hamburger. That's what we sell. Gasoline. Period. And we need to stop worrying about what the Saudis and the Russians are doing with their oil and gas. We got oil and gas. We can keep your cars running. We can keep your cars running. If you just let us. If you just let us. Okay? And as far as something I noticed, a month ago, I was in Austin picking my son up. And I drove under an underpass in Austin, Texas. Now, Austin is a beautiful city. It truly is. It's like LA with clean streets, or it was. And I saw a tent city under an underpass. Now, you have homeless in Austin. You've always had homeless in Austin, okay? You've always had homeless in Austin. But these were not your normal, everyday homeless in Austin. These were not these people. These were people who have just been disenfranchised of their jobs at IBM, Microsoft, Dell, places like that. And they were clean people with little girls, little boys in nice tents, but they were living under an underpass, okay? It wouldn't, you talk about, oh, we need $1 trillion bailout. We need $1 billion bailout. We need all of what we need to do. We're beginning right now. We need to make sure that under every underpass there's at least a porta potty so they can have sanitation. There is a rule in Texas for certain restaurants. If you have food left over at night, you have to sell it, get rid of it to pig farmers or whatever. Why not give it to those people and let them eat? Why don't we just do that? So, I mean, it's hard enough sleeping on the ground. It's hard enough being without your house. But at least have a sandwich in your mouth and a place to go wash your face. All right? And about being homeless. That pisses me off. We're homeless. So was every cowboy on the Chisholm Trail who slept on the ground on a pallet with his rope around him so the snakes couldn't crawl up to him while he delivered the beef to the Kansas City railhead to go to New York and feed all those rich entrepreneurs. Everyone. Okay? That's why they came into Dodge City and spent all their damn money. This has always been the American way. It's always been the Texan way. And I'm hard. Sometimes I'm hard on you people. Sometimes I tell you things that you don't want to hear. Well, this is what you need to hear. You're either going to man up and you're going to be Americans, or you're going to woman up and you're going to be Chinese.
Hey, now Porter got an eye like an eagle's horn to save the life of the prophet of the lamb. Many men are lying under 6 feet of ground, far from the smoking gun of modern day. Hey, now